out of, really not off the charts, but out of the chart. With a net worth of 380, that's just appalling. So Noya here is providing cover for the tower. Ping Vincheck just waiting for someone to just pass by and just want to get burned. But nobody wants to do that. It's a battle of ice and versus fire. Who would win? And Wind Ranger is caught in the shards and Shackle Shot. Warlock trying to be substantial, but then there's a stun and there's the hit and he goes down. 1437 just predicting and being an oracle, predicting the deaths of so many entity gamers. And here's In Your Dream just pushing down the middle lane. We're seeing much action. Zephyr and 1437 providing flanking prowess to the unsuspecting Warlock. Warlock not seemingly able to predict that. And now we have Jakiro versus Night Stalker. 3-on-1. Night Stalker does not stand a chance. It's still Sunlight. He goes down even with that combination. So Spectre and Warlock just late for the reinforcements. And it's going to be a 10-5 kill. And also there's Wind Ranger. Again caught off guard in the flanks. And apparently Entity Gaming is having such a hard time with the flanking and attack and the aggressiveness of TNC Pro. We are seeing a new TNC Pro strategy, and it was not seen a while ago. This is a new style and they would want to finish it quickly. Again, as I've said, their heroes are suited for the early game and they have to have an early dominance here, and they're doing just right. And it's still quite early. There's a Shackle Shot for Lycan. Lycan just shape-shifted into a wolf. Or, yeah, wolf. Werewolf. And he will be running for his life. We've got some Twilight action here. 3 of them just running away from the attackers. And there's a 4-man smoke coming from Entity Gaming. And we're about to see a proper, or rather... okay, he was able to teleport out. Good for Jakiro. Close call. Darkness was not utilized to much of this effect. Jakiro almost had it coming. He was about to go mincemeat, but then the gang up did not connect for them. Unfortunately for Entity Gaming, things are not going their way in the early game, and they just have to play it cool and just extend into the middle game and just make their presence felt during that time so that they would be able to do so. And there's the snowball, but then Ember Spirit is just quick to flash away. So we're seeing a possible gank here. 3-man team here on the flanks, and they're just about to go around. Been discovered by Wind Ranger. There's the Lightning Strike array. And Jakiro for the lookout, and Oracle as well as Tusk just waiting for the proper time. Night Stalker just baiting them, and while they are allowing practically Spectre to farm, this is gonna be difficult for them. Again, they're doing the same mistake this time. While they are busy trying to hunt and attack and just dominate in the early game, it might be detrimental in the long run. But then there's a Shackle Shot, but then there's the Snowball. Offering has been cast, and there's a punch uppercut, but then Tusk is first to go down. Jakiro is surrounded by 4 heroes. The Oracle is in support, but then Wind Ranger backs down from the flank on the sides, and it will just be a 1-hero pick-off in favor of Entity Gaming. Right now, it's becoming quite evident again that TNC Pro is quick to deny a hero in the early game. That's their game style, and they've been doing good. Practically this time around, they are just killing several heroes, but not one only. But then they're ignoring Spectre. That's the problem here. As soon as Spectre just reaches with that Radiance, it's gonna be tough for them, and they're babysitting Spectre right now. So we are hoping that it would go both ways in their favor. If they win, if TNC Tigers win. Anyway, there you go. Oracle just gave the final word again to Noya in the river by the bottom lane. And they're flanking Spectre. They should be able to fight Spectre, but Spectre is quick on his feet, and he will not be denied of the gold as well as the last hits and kills. So here we see Oracle with the MVP here for the kills, as Lina just provides the hits as well as the fire support there. They're doing making good use of it. Right now it's just the 14-minute mark. We're about to end the early game, and practically TNC Pro is just doing the right thing here. Recipe for disaster for Entity Gaming is pick off heroes, just dominate in the early game, and hopefully they don't stumble in the mid game. But then one crucial thing they're forgetting right now, which might prove difficult for them later on, is that they are neglecting Spectre. So we just saw here is a middle game attack and clash here. In Your Dream just killing Ember Spirit. Zephyr here for the backup later on.
Top tower is under attack.
Hi to Alexis Eman. Yeah, love you too. bro love. And by the way, also to Aldo Kunanan, here's an uppercut in your favor, and Spectre is about to go down. That was brought to you by Stand in 1437, and yeah, I was in the middle of that shout out, but then I was able to cast that out well. And now TNC Pro is just wanting to end this game early, dominate in the early game to prevent a counter dominance in the mid game. And Jakiro icing Night Stalker, but then there's the offering in your face. Warlock just delivering the defensive strategy there and backing everyone off and making good use out of it. And about to go down is Noya, and an uppercut for Spectre. Spectre proving to be quite tough right now, able to escape. Ember Spirit providing damage, fire burning up, and Tusk will about to go down, but he goes into a snowball. But will he be able to escape properly? But no, he's about to go down. Ember Spirit burning out, his flames just snuffed out. Oracle predicting her own death courtesy of Joe Beasy. Joe Beasy here just had his own prediction stated out there. And it's a perfect example of a turnaround in the early start of the mid game. We're about to go into 20 minutes. It's about to go mature for the mid game. And we're seeing the first stumble of TNC Pro. Timely, Joe Beasy just redeeming himself with an offering. Catch my meteor, catch my golems in your faces. So there you go. All those fires burning on the ground it was just too powerful for Tusk even as he melted away. And even Lina just had it too much of a heat and she goes down as well. It was only Lycan, if I'm not mistaken, that was able to run away. The king of the woods. Lycan, king of Tundra. And here you go. Net worth. Lina still having that top spot. And Oracle just harassing Ember Spirit. Being flanked by an invisible Jakiro, hoping to freeze him. And there's the use, there's the freeze, but Ember Spirit is quick on his knees. That rhymed. And there you go, the push by TNC Pro. Another rhyme. I'm quite amazed at myself right now. Anyway, it just so happened I could be a rap god anyway. No, but that is reserved for one of our casters, Panic. The rap god himself is not yet here. Wish he was here. Anyway, Sir Ramos, he knows me. Anyway, who's that? Abunalis Sajo Ramj Sahor. Hi. Anyway, so hi, hello. So here we have TNC Pro getting Roshan's Aegis, and In Your Dream gets the Dream Aegis. And we're seeing a flank here up the top. There's the Necronomicon. They're going to attack the shrine here as they were able to nick off the middle lane. There's a smoke coming in from Entity Gaming. There's the Shackle Shot. There's the Darkness, and there's the Transformation. And it's going mayhem. There's the Lightning Array, the offering. Who gets offered first? It is Night Stalker. And who gets offered second? It's Zephyr. Finally, there goes Ember Spirit burning out himself. It's too cold. And there's a stun of Spectre. Spectre just decimated there. He didn't stand a chance. It's a 3-1 exchange in favor of TNC Tigers. And the Tigers are just growling so majestically right now. You have the Lycan there. Yeah, he's not a real tiger, but then tiger or wolf, whatever, they're just showing and baring their teeth for Entity Gaming to remember for this second game. And they're about to nick off a clean slate of the middle tier 3 barracks and tower.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
They have just nicked the shrine on the top lane for the Dire, as well as this right side shrine for the Dire team. Entity Gaming, no more shrines for them. Tactically, they're at a disadvantage and they're just placing their outpost, offensive outpost here. And it will be anyone's game soon. Right now, things are looking at the way of TNC Pro. If this continues, this will not be extending up to the 28-minute mark in my opinion. But if they stumble again and again for that push, then it might be Entity Gaming's comeback and have a win. So for those of you who want to predict, just like me, comment below or comment in the comment section at what minute most probably they would be ending this game. So here's the snowball, the uppercut, but the run for Ember Spirit, just like Mayweather running for his life. Another run off the ring, and he survives there. Snow by, rather a freeze by Jakiro. Lina just pounding on the tower. There's the Yules for Night Stalker. Shackle Shot caught 2 of them. Ice caught 2 of them as well. And it's mayhem, it's chaos. But then right now, everyone's backing down. TNC Tigers just back down. Oracle has been hit by a power shot. And Night Stalker will be down, or Spectre will be down for the count. Yes, he is! And Spectre goes down for 42 seconds of inactivity. And right now, TNC Tigers are just hammering down the Entity Gaming. Entity Gaming just caught by surprise in the early to mid game. And they don't know what's happening right now. They're trying frantically to prevent and be forced for game 3. So Lina and Lycan, as well as Jakiro, top 3 spots in net worth, all in favor of TNC Tigers. And they have a 15k advantage right now for net worth. As for the items, we can see here that Spectre has not been able to farm up much yet. It's already the mid game, and Spectre is still not much of a threat for the TNC Tigers. And there goes the uppercut. Lycan has caught the Night Stalker, and the King of the Wolves, or rather King of the Woods, Tundra King, has been able to dish off a death blow on Night Stalker. Nighttime not being of help for the Night Stalker. That's the ironic part. And right now, it's TNC Tigers game, and they are not about to just let up their momentum. And they might be pushing down either the bottom or the top lane, or just snag and kill for any unsuspecting defenders here and just go for the mid lane push. So again, comment and root for your favorite team here, or the preferred team here. Put it in the comment sections. Who do you think would win? And TNC Tigers coming up the top lane. They're setting up for a probable kill, but the defenders are already much there on the high ground. There's an action going down. Wind Ranger has been frozen, but then it's a 2-on-2 action there on the bottom of the steps. Jakiro has been smashed by a boulder, or the meteor of the Chaos Offering, and Jakiro just dishes off ice. And shards there for Earth Spirit blocking him, and there's action happening here in the bottom lane. And Jakiro is about to get out of the rut. Night Stalker giving chase, but then it's a 4-1 gang up on him. Night Stalker has been stunned and frozen, not without Lycan just being able to get some of the barracks there and the tower on the top lane. And it's a quick game here. If this continues, it might be the end by the 28th minute, as I was saying. But then, let's see if they would be stumbling about. And right now, they're wanting to play safe. They just want to back out. It's a good call for Lycan to just go on a detour on top lane, just dish off damage on the barracks and towers, give Entity Gaming a hard time on the early and mid game. It's a total disaster. I was about to comment on that, but then Noya just got lightning struck by In Your Dream. So here we see another clash here happening. Jakiro has been healed and he's about to go down, but then he's not about yet. He's about to escape, but he opted to stay. And there's the damage for Spectre. Spectre about to shut down. Also Joe Beezy, but then Zephyr will be going down as well as Night Stalker. And there's a double kill by Lina. Lina just racking them damage on the defenders there. Entity Gaming just had it coming to them, and it's about to go for a mega kill. With one defender, Noya just fresh from the game. It's not going to reach 28 minutes as I early predicted. It's a GG call for Entity Gaming. And there you have it, folks. Entity Gaming just succumbing to the onslaught of the TNC Tigers. TNC Tigers just showing their sharp fangs of victory. So there you have it. Did you get it right? Did you get the predictions right? And we hope you did. So for the second game, it's Entity Gaming losing to TNC Tigers, and they were going to game 3. They were forced into a game 3. They opted to choose for the mid to late game, but then yeah, Entity Gaming didn't have that much coming to them. Spectre could have been a good choice. Spectre was quite neglected, a little bit risky part on the TNC Tigers end there. And what just happened was that TNC Tigers practically just killed off whoever they were about to just hunt. Not like in the first game, they just concentrated on the Dragonite and everyone else got buffed up. Right now, TNC Tigers spread out their hunting blitz skill type of strategy of killing heroes. They just hunted different heroes. They probably neglected Spectre, but then without a support group to carry Spectre, Spectre was not able to make himself quite effective during much needed clashes during the early mid game. And that spelled disaster for Entity Gaming. And practically, TNC had it by the book this time. Strike in, strike fast, strike heavy, and that cost them to win this second match between TNC Tigers and Entity Gaming. Well, we hope you enjoyed our coverage for the second game. Stay tuned. We still have our third game between Entity Gaming and TNC Tigers. And before we take a break, I would like to make a shout out for all the viewers out there. Well, you know who you are. And yeah, all Ncgc goers there. Yeah, this is sponsored by Ncgc. And for those of you who want to comment and suggest how we would make this much more manageable and enjoyable experience for you, please head on to our Twitch channel. Again, to watch and comment and shout out, go to our Twitch channel. It's www.twitch.tv/ncgc esports, or head on over mostly over to our FB page. It's fb.com/ncgc esports. Also, huge shout out to all those who are having their baccalaureate rights right now and over there in UP Mindanao in Mintal, Davao City. We hope that you're ready for your graduation tomorrow. Bagong Scholar ng Bayan. And for all others that have just started their classes, yeah, stay in school, but yeah, Dota is also life. So balance them. Akads and Dota, that's a perfect setup. And anyway, this is Sensei, your caster and analyst for this 2018 International Southeast Asian matchup between TNC Tigers and Entity Gaming. We'll be right back after a few messages. Please stay tuned.